Now in this question we are asked if the population of town C increased by at least 100% from the year 2000 to 2010. So step 1, let's write down the information. So we have in the year 2000, let's denote the population by P2000, and in the year 2010 let's denote the population by P2010. So we are asked if the increase in the population from the year 2000 to 2010. So the increase can be written as P of 2010 minus P of 2000 divided by the population in the year 2000 multiplied by 100 if it is greater than 100% or not. Now this gives us population in 2010 minus population in 2000 is greater than population in 2000, or we can write this as P of 2010 is greater than twice of 2000. So this is the rephrased question that we are asked. We have to find if the population in the year 2010 is greater than twice the population in the year 2000. So now we move on to analyze the statement 1, which is our step 2. So in step 2 we have the statement 1. So the statement 1 tells us that the population of town C in 2000 was 2/3 the population in 2005. Now for those of you who are giving the exam and do not want to waste time, save time actually, so you can deduce from the statement that the relation for the population in the town is given for the year 2000 and 2005. And in the question we are asked about the relation between the population in the year 2000 and 2010. So we can directly eliminate options A and D here, because the statement just tells us about the increase in population from of the town in 2000 and 2005. But if we had to calculate, we would calculate it like this. So the population in the year 2000 was equal to 2/3 the population in 2005. Now we can write this as P of 2005 will be equal to 3/2 times P of 2000. Now we also have to introduce a new entity here, which is the year 2005. So let's introduce this new entity, which is 2005, and the year 2010. From the question we had deduced that the population in the year 2010 was P2010, and from the statement 1 the population in the year 2000 is P2000. For 2005 we had derived the relation P of 2005 is equal to 3/2 times P of 2000. So we have 3/2 times P of 2000, but no information about the year 2010 is given. So we discard statement 1. Now we analyze statement 2. Statement 2 tells us that the population of town C increased by a greater number of people from 2005 to 2010. That means that the population increase in 2010 from 2005. This was greater than the population increase in the year 2005 to 2000. Now using this we can write P of 2010 is greater than 2 times P of 2005 minus P of 2000. Now since we don't know any relation between 2005, 2000 and 2010, we see that the statement 2 is also insufficient. We now move on to step 3, which is the analysis of both the statements combined. Now in step 3, let's write down the given question here first. We have to check is P of 2010 greater than 2 times P of 2000. So this is the question that we have to keep in mind. Now in step 3, from statement 1 we get the values that P of 2005 is equal to 3/2 times P of 2000, and from statement 2 we have the inequality P of 2010 is greater than 2 times P of 2005 minus P of 2000. Using the value of the year P 2005, we can substitute it in the inequality from statement 2. We get P of 2010 is greater than 2 times 3 by 2 P 2000 minus P 2000. So 2 gets cancelled here and we are left with P of 2010 is greater than 3 times P of 2000 minus P of 2000, which leads us to P of 2010 is greater than 2 times P of 2000. Now if you can compare it with the rephrased question, this was exactly what the question had asked. So this is a yes, that the percentage increase, that the increase in the population of town was more than 100%. It was at least 100% from the year 2000 and 2010. Hence the correct answer is option C.